Someone has hurt you so bad that it's affected your day-to-day life, that it's caused you trauma, that it's caused you hurt and pain. It is so hard to forgive those types of people. Hello, God's beautiful people. My name is Sinyia, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today's topic is not an easy listen. Today's topic is learning how to love the people who hurt you. Learning to love your enemies. Now, this is very hard for some of us to do. It is. Especially if someone has hurt you so bad that it's affected your day-to-day life, that it's caused you trauma, that it's caused you hurt and pain. It is so hard to forgive those types of people, but it's important to let it go. Romans 12, verse 19 says, "Dear beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." We live in a society today where it's so normalized to get our get back. It's so normalized to hurt someone just as much as they hurt us. Because if we don't, it may feel like weakness, or it may feel like they got one up on us. But that's what the enemy teaches us. What if Jesus went about us that way? Ask yourself that. What if Jesus said, "Oh, you sinned," or "Oh, you committed fornication or adultery"? What if he said that and he was just like, "You know what? I'm not going to forgive you. I'm not going to let that go. I'm going to hold it against you. I'm going to remember you by your sin." That is so common. Like, we remember each other by the ways that we hurt each other or by our own sin. And that's so terrible. That is like the worst thing we can do for ourselves. It's eating us up alive. Like, we just can't let it go. All that bitterness is disgusting. Did you know that holding unforgiveness in your heart not only damages you spiritually, but it also damages you physically? Did you know that holding unforgiveness can cause chronic stress? It can also cause disease. It can also cause heart attacks. It is not only eating you up spiritually, but physically as well. So let it go. Let it go. Jesus forgave the very people who crucified him, who beat him to a pulp. He did. So if he can, you can. And it's not as easy. It's not. It's not easy. You're hurt. I know it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It doesn't take away the hurt. Forgiving someone is not saying, "Oh, I no longer hurt from this." It's saying, "I am letting this go. I am no longer going to let this affect me. I'm not going to let it ring in my head and replay in my head every single day. I'm going to let it go." That's what God calls us to do. He calls us to let it go. It's going to be hard. The road isn't easy. It's not. It's not. Matthew 11, verse 28 says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And that verse speaks so loud to me. It does, especially in this instance, because we do not have to do it alone. Yes, that person may have caused you trauma. Yes, that person may have caused you hurt and pain. But guess what? We don't have to carry that alone. We don't. He says to cast all of it onto him. Cast everything onto God. Let him know how bad you're hurting. Let him know. He wants to be in every detail of your life. Let him know. Let him help you learn to let go of all the dirty layers that you're carrying, all the hurt that you're carrying from this person. Let him know. And he will give you rest. He will. He's done it for me. There's been some things that I went through that I carried with me for years. And I told myself, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. And technically, no, we won't forget. We won't. But I was saying that, and I was carrying the hurt and pain with me every single day. I let it bother me, and I let it just eat me alive from the inside. But that only carried bitterness. I only carried bitterness. I only carried hurt with me. I let that become my identity. But it's so important that you let it go and just know that you're not alone. God is with you. God is here for you. He is your friend. He is your father. Come to him like a child. Be childlike when you go to him. Let him know. Say, hey God, I can't do it. This has caused me way too much pain. This has hurt me too badly. I can't do it. I need you to help me. I need you to relieve me of this pain. My heart hurts. All you have to do is give it to him. And no, it's not going to be an easy road. You're probably going to see them and remember the hurts, but ask God to take that away. That replaying in your mind is nothing but the enemy. It's nothing but the enemy. He wants to keep you there. He wants to keep you in your hurt. He wants to keep you in your pain. But all you have to do is pray and ask God to deliver you. Ask him to deliver you from the pain. Ask him to deliver you from unforgiveness, and he will. He will. Take it from me. He's done it for me. He's done it for me, and I'm nobody. I'm a nobody. Like, I'm just an everyday type of person. He's done it for me, so he can do it for you. There's actually an event in the Bible that I would love to shed some light on. This gives us the perfect example of what it looks like to be Christ-like and to forgive our enemies. So there was a king named Saul, and he was God's anointed until he wasn't anymore. He disobeyed an order from God, so God then chose another to take his place. And that new anointed king, his name was David. Now, when Saul learned that David was to take his place, Saul wanted to kill David. He wanted to get rid of him permanently. So David ran away from Saul. They were just in this chasing match. And then one day, God revealed that he would deliver Saul to David. So that day came. And Saul and his men were sleeping, and David came up on him and cut a piece of his robe off to just let him know, like, hey, like, I could have gotten rid of you permanently, but I decided to choose peace. Now I'm going to read a couple verses for you. Okay, so this verse that I'm about to read is 1 Samuel 24, verse 4. And this is when David's men creep up on Saul and his men while they're sleeping. And one of David's men says, "This is the day the Lord spoke of when he said to you, I will give your enemy into your hands for you to deal with as you wish." God handed Saul over on a silver platter. Now listen to what David does. Now I'm going to verse 11, and this is after David cuts a piece of Saul's robe off. And Saul wakes up. And David says to him, "See, my father, look at this piece of robe in my hand. I cut off the corner of your robe, but did not kill you. See that there is nothing in my hand to indicate that I am guilty of wrongdoing or rebellion. I have not wronged you, but you are hunting me down to take my life." He was hunting David to kill him. So now I'm at verse 17, where Saul is weeping, and he says, "You are more righteous than I," he said. "You have treated me well, but I have treated you badly." Then verse 19 says, "When a man finds his enemy, does he let him get away unharmed?" And that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. If someone were quite literally out to unalive you, would you let them go? Or would you want to hurt them? Maybe it's time to ask yourself, should I keep trying to hurt the people who hurt me? Or should I just let it go? Should I choose peace? Should I choose love? The next time you're in a situation to where you have a choice to decide to choose to love someone or to cause harm to them or to hurt them the same way that they hurt you, try to let it go. just let it go. Ask God to be with you on this long journey of forgiveness and just let it go. You'll feel way more freer. You'll feel way more happier. It'll no longer just be on your conscience anymore. You'll be able to let it go. You will, I promise. That is a promise that God gives us. He will give us rest. So thank you so much for watching today's video and stay blessed.